Hey everyone, welcome back to Room 237, and time for the final Christmas holiday themed video of the year. It's actually on New Year's Eve, so timing of that worked out, which never works out for me. I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to do videos this weekend, but I definitely wanted to get this and one more done, sort of my video of plans for 2021. But I hope you're all having a wonderful New Year's Eve, and I wish you all the best in 2021. I was actually waiting for more things to come in the mail that I was waiting on, and now it's all here. So, just like last year, just showing everything I got. Actually, my birthday was the 20th. Birthday, Christmas, stuff I got with gift cards. Maybe some things to look forward to as far as reviews. And, you know, I'm super grateful for everything I get every Christmas. This is not going to be as massive as it was last year. We all went a little crazy last year with Christmas and gift cards. So I guess we'll get right down to it. Actually, a lot of my job is outside, and in Maine gets cold as hell. So I actually got a lot of really warm clothes and new jackets and stuff like that. So I'm very thankful for that. I wasn't going to hold those up. But I also got, you know, this new Batman shirt, the Eraserhead shirt that you've seen in some more recent videos. But all right. As I'm sure you can tell, I collect pop figures. So I got Universal version of the Invisible Man. And yes, I do like the new version of the Invisible Man. I really wish Universal would stop at that. Got one of Patrick Bateman. I love that he has the raincoat on. And this I was very happy with. John Constantine. Very awesome. Not based on the show or anything, just standard Constantine. He's even got his lighter. I'm surprised they're allowed to do that. And I do still save the boxes for those. I just like to take them out. I guess now some books. I got this, 101 Gangster Movies You Must See Before You Die. This kind of goes with something I have planned in 2021. I know I mentioned it before. I'll go in that in the next video I want to do. But I've actually had this book for a while. Been meaning to do, actually I think I got this last year. Meaning to do a review of this. So maybe I'll tackle both of those at some point. But 101 Gangster Movies You Must See Before You Die. Of course, Godfather's on the cover. And then I have the first two of these, and I wanted to get the whole series. I know the show is only related to the first book, and the first book is actually really good. I know a lot of what happens in the book series, but I still wanted to read them. So since I had the first two, I got the third book in the Dexter series, Dexter in the Dark. And I like the ones with these covers where it's like you can't see his face. Book 3. Book 4, Dexter by Design. And then this, I guess, was an accident. She didn't realize she got me the hardcover, but Dexter's Delicious. There's 3 left in the series. I figured perfect timing because there's going to be that new reboot, revival, actual ending of the TV series. Again, not really related. This was a really cool thing my brother got me, and I'm actually very excited to use it. But the Serial Killer coloring book, I've looked through it, and it's actually very well done. I'm actually pretty excited to just sit here and go. I mean, Arthur Shawcross. They have some more obscure ones. Of course, they have all the major ones like Albert Fish. William Bonin. I just think it's really cool. Of course, main guy, Ted Bundy. I thought this was awesome. This was in a bag with that Eraserhead shirt. And then my girlfriend got me this, and I thought this was really awesome. This is an autograph by Frank Collada, who passed away this past August, actually, from COVID. He was 81 years old. Yeah, I know, COVID. I know it's a thing, but has a COA, Certificate of Authenticity. Frank Collada was, if you've seen the Scorsese movie Casino, Frank Vincent's character, Frank Marino, was based on Frank Collada. Right-hand man to Anthony Spilatro, which was Joe Pesci's character in Casino. But having his autograph, I think that's really cool. So I have that. All right, some movies. So, a lot of these I got with gift cards, but gifts. This was one thing someone got me. Monsters Among Us, 7-part series on origins of different monsters, like where the folklore and legends of vampires, ghosts, werewolves, and stuff like that comes from. Sounds very interesting. Unfortunately, In Search of Darkness Part 2 didn't get shipped until, I think it was like 2 days ago. So I don't know when it will be here. I was hoping it was going to be here for this video. But I'm very excited for that. Of course, I pre-ordered it before Halloween. This I have watched since Christmas, and that is Eli Roth's History of Horror. Which, yeah, Eli Roth's not my favorite filmmaker. I like him more than Rob Zombie, but that's not saying much. But this was a very interesting watch. I know there's a part 2. I'm not sure when it will be out on DVD. I'm sure someone will tell me. Well, actually, it comes out. This I picked up just because it was $3, and I was like, an Italian film for $3? Sergio Martino film, Slave of the Cannibal God. Sergio Martino's awesome. And then this I got with the gift card just because I love the movie. I know it's probably still on Netflix, but Terrifier. Absolutely love Terrifier. Mimes are scarier than clowns, and this is just a good movie. This isn't just throw a clown in there and it's automatically scary. I love Terrifier. Excited for the sequel. And then I got a handful of these last year. Now I got another one, but another 6-film collection of Hammer Horror. I actually do plan on doing a bigger Hammer Horror marathon in 2021. I already did the Dracula and Frankenstein films this past year. So I do want to do more random Hammer films. This I picked up because it is an 80s slasher, yes, but it's got more neo-noir thriller aspects, and I love Brian De Palma, and that is Dressed to Kill. So, and yes, I did get the Blu-ray. So, very excited to check this out. I actually haven't seen this yet. This is one of those rare instances where I haven't seen the 80s slasher. And then because I do want to get more of his films. I've seen probably all of them, but David Lynch's Blue Velvet. I have watched this since. I really enjoyed it. I do want to watch it again before I review it. But I do want to get more of his movies. I really do like Mulholland Drive, Dune, of course, Eraserhead and Elephant Man are my two favorites. But David Lynch's Blue Velvet. And my girlfriend got me this because I waited years for this to come out. And then over the summer, my job, we went on strike. And the first day of strike, this came out. And I obviously wanted to save, so I didn't get it. But she got me The Last of Us Part 2. Because The Last of Us is still my favorite video game. And I will make time to play this. I don't normally do walkthroughs or game reviews, but very stoked for this. I don't know the story, so please, if you're gonna tell me how good this is or what you think of it, please leave out spoilers. Which I know in the world of the internet, when you say don't do something, people will do it, but please. Alright, I know some of you were thinking, where's the Batman stuff? Alright. Which, it's all equally important to me. But, so I know I held these up for birthday, but Joker, 80 Years of the Clown Prince of Crime, just a collection of his biggest, most best and famous stories. I know there's 80 years of The Cat and the Bat, 80 years of the Bat Family, 80 years of Detective Comics, and 80 years of Batman himself. But I think that's awesome. And then my girlfriend had this made for me because the animated series is my favorite iteration of Batman. It's fan art, but I love that. And I love how it has it does cut off Robin and Batgirl from the top, but you know, I like how it looks like a movie poster. I love the animated series. And my favorite Batmobile is from the animated series. And I like these little metal die-cast cars. So she got me the animated series one. Favorite Batmobile. Absolutely love it. And then my brother got me this. And this is the only thing of this that I have. It is actually cased and graded comic. This is from 1975. It is the first issue of the Joker's solo title, graded at an 8.0. And it was written by Denny O'Neil. And it has Two-Face, Catwoman. Oh, Two-Face is in it. And Catwoman, Riddler, and Penguin are on the cover. Of course, this was when Joker was starting to get back to his darker, more homicidal roots. Now, I've never even seen like a graded, encased comic like this before. If I have, it was in a place where I couldn't even hold it. But, you know, my brother always goes above and beyond every year. Really shows me up. But I think this is great. That's phenomenal. I almost shit myself. And yes, even though it is in a case, I'm still keeping it in the sleeve. And girlfriend's parents got me this. I think this is really cool. A Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns cowl. Of course, Dark Knight Returns, one of my favorite stories of all time. I mean, undeniably great. I think it's PVC, but I love the detail on it. I just think that's awesome. All right, a few more books. And these are the biggest ones. I mean, in size. Batman the Animated Series. Now, this is not the same as the book Batman Animated. This is just sort of an art collection. I'll do a review on this as well. It's basically just concept art and posters of everything in the animated series, which the title cards of the animated series is one of my favorite aspects of the show. Heart of Ice, gorgeous. And it has little pieces by like Paul Dini and just different people that have written for Batman and people who are involved in the show. I don't think it has every episode. That's my favorite episode. So I do still want to get the Batman animated book, but this was a great find. I think this just came out. And this came out years ago, but I found it for cheap, so I used a gift card to get it. That is the Batman Files. Another thick book. Pretty much, I know the idea is to kind of look like, and no, I'm not going into how it was made. I'm just going for what it's supposed to appear like. It is pretty much like all the newspaper clippings and files and, you know, facts about all the different characters and events. You know, like a Batman case book. I've wanted to pick this up for years, and I actually found it for less than $20 at a store. So for all those people that want to say, that's because it's a bootleg. No, it's not. Batman Files. And then this came out this year, and this is the Behemoth. The Bible. Batman, the definitive history, everything. The definitive history of the Dark Knight in comics, film, and beyond. Foreword by Michael Keaton, preface by Denny O'Neil, introduction by Kevin Conroy. Of course, that absolutely gorgeous cover, just a collection of all the different iterations of Batman, different scenes. Actually, folds out into the back as well. I have flipped through it, because I picked this up today, actually. And I mean, it just has all these different little things that fold out, flaps that open up. You can take things out, little artifacts. Everything from how he came to appear in Detective Comics number 27 in 1939, all the way up until the present. In fact, I think this is even the first issue right here. Like, see? I will do a review of this book at some point once I get through it, but like, see, this is like the whole page, but within that page it has, I think it's just an excerpt of the very first issue. So that's cool as hell. And it goes all the way up from 1939 to the present. I don't know if this is cool, but I'm going to use it as a bookmark. I mean, it goes all the way up to Gotham, costume art of Gotham. People can say what they want about the Batsuit in Gotham. I already did my review of the final episode. I think it's fine. It's his first ever suit. And we're only going to see it for like a second in a TV episode. So, I mean, stop expecting the world out of everything. I think it came out just fine. But yes, the definitive history, everything of Batman. This was pricey as well, but as soon as I saw this earlier this year, I was like, I gotta get that before the year's out. And I will be spending time reading this. And there you have it. So not nearly as long as last year, but I'm just as happy. I hope you all had a great Christmas, got everything you wanted. I hope you're having just as fun and safe New Year's Eve. Again, I apologize, just time is not on my side this holiday season or ever. But so I don't know what I'm gonna get to for videos this 4-day weekend. I do have a 4-day weekend, New Year's. I do at least want to get one more video done going over my plans for 2021, maybe slight channel changes, just different things I have planned. But I just wanted to show you guys the kind of gifts I got. I'm grateful for all of them, and just new things you can kind of expect to see me talk about and hold up in the following year. So with that, Merry belated Christmas, Happy New Year. Let's kiss this year goodbye and have a good 2021.